Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today in GCSE Mathematics, we are doing exact trigonometric values. But before that, I'm running GCSE booster classes, crash course classes at just £4 per hour and regular GCSE classes at £6 per hour. Or if you're looking for any subjects from year 1 to A levels, they are highly affordable, and to book a free demo, just email us at edexcel@gmail.com. And the most important thing is, from Monday, I'm starting free sessions that are going to be on YouTube, obviously. I mean, it's going to be the recorded sessions, obviously. And if I'll get enough students and they want me to come online, I'll do that as well, obviously on YouTube for free. So from Monday, I'll be starting basically a course, 15 days course for maths and for physics. Basically a 15-20 days course, like to get grade 9 to like quickly cover up the things, obviously. So it's specifically to boost your grades. Obviously, I'm not going to explain very basic things. Don't expect this because we don't have that much of time. So obviously it's not that easy to cover all the things in within 15 days of or within 20 days of span, but it will be a great booster. Or if you have missed few important topics, important concepts, we will be doing that. So these are very important. Let me be honest, even if you are going to tuitions to some tutors, or if you are taking like classes from the school, it's perfectly fine. You can do that. Obviously they are helping you, but don't miss out these lessons as well. The important point is these are self-paced, the recorded sessions there on the YouTube, and you can watch them any time of the day. But it's important to watch every day, and whatever I'm going to explain that or I'm going to say in that, just do that. Definitely it's going to help. And as I told you, if you will need, say for example, you have gathered too many doubts, so if you want, I can come online as well to cover your doubts. Okay, apart from that, I have like free worksheets, free written sheets, theory sheets available on my website, which is www.exacademy.com. And if you're looking for test series that I'm starting from 22nd April, you can enroll for it. These are really helpful test series, and these are the combination of live test series that you have to give. Apart from that, you will be provided with the test questions with the proper solutions, and also the doubt sessions, the live doubt sessions with the tutors, with me, with my tutors, whatever subject you are going to choose. And also if you're looking for mock papers, they are available as well. So for all that, like if you require anything, all you need to do is just drop us an email at exactacademy@gmail.com. and let's just not waste too much of the time and coming back to what we have we are supposed to start, which is exact trigonometric values. So these exact trigonometric values we use for non-calculator paper. So obviously non-calculator paper, they will not give you find sine 43.2. These are other calculator things, but there are certain values that they can give you, like sine 30, 45, 60, 90, and in that case you must be aware of these values. You must learn these values. Here I'm going to explain you the short trick of learning them very easily, and with this one you'll be able to learn them like in minutes. Let me be honest. So here this will be x, and then you have to learn sine x, cos x, and tan x. Your first angle would be 0, then 30, then 45, then 60, then 90, 180, 270, and 360. That's it. Now you might be thinking, okay, these are 8 angles and 8 for all 3. That means 24 angles I have to learn. How it's possible? It's very easy, let me be honest. Because we know the sine curve is like this, it's easy to understand through the curve. So sine curve looks like this. Okay, it's not the exact one, it's a very rough one, but to make you understand, this is starting from 0, 0. It's starting at 0. That means when the angle is 0, your y value, the value of sine x, the whole sine x will be 0. That means sine 0 is 0. At least we got this one. Then you just have to see this one This is 90, this is 180, this is 270, and this is 360, and this is basically, this one is the first or one cycle of the sine. Rest of the cycle are just a repetition because it's a periodic function which keeps on repeating itself. So this is the one cycle that we have to focus on. You can clearly see that it goes maximum at 90. That means at sine 90, it will be 1. The value of sine 90 is 1 because the maximum value of sine is 1 and minimum value of sine is negative 1. This is very important to know. Say for example, you have calculated something like sine of any angle and answer comes out to be 2.5. You should know that this is not possible because the minimum value of sine x is negative 1, whereas the maximum value of sine x is positive 1. This is the range, it can't go beyond it. So 90, this is easy to understand. Now at 180 it comes back to 0, you can clearly see, so I'll be writing 0. At 270, I can clearly see it goes to its minimum point, which is negative 1. And at 360, it came back to 0 again, so it's 0. See, just by that curve, it's very easy to know, right? Then, let me see cosine curve. Cosine curve looks like this. Obviously, these curves are important in transformation as well, in graphing as well, so you should know these curves. So these curves will cover like few topics. For cosine, this is cosine, this is sine. So cosine starts with 1. That means when the angle is 0, the whole value is 1. So this is 1. Then this is 90. This is 180. This is 270 and this is 360. This is the one complete cycle of cosine. So you can clearly see at 90 it comes to 0. At 180, it's minimum, which is negative 1. So it's negative 1. At 270, it came back to 0. And at 360, it came back to its initial position. The initial was 1. So it's again. So obviously, whatever be the value at 0, at 360, you will find the same because it came back to the same point. So it's 1 again. Now it's very easy. So it's just the curve and you got almost like done, right? Then this value you have to learn. Now only the 3 values you have to learn. So this value is half, this value is 1 over root 2, and this is root 3 over 2. This is purely you have to learn this, and it's very simple to learn 3 angles. It's fine. So sine 30 half, sine 45 1 over root 2, and sine 60 is root 3 over 2. Now the important point is cosine curve in reverse order, right? In reverse order, that means just look at this one till 90 because we are done with 80, 180, 270, 360. Don't look at that. Only focus on this one. This one, how I'm moving like this, in case of cosine, I'll move like this. That means 0 was here, so now 0 is here. Now half is here, so half will be here. Now 1 over root 2 is here, so 1 over root 2 is here. How I'm moving here like this, I have to move like this here. So half is here, so half will be here. 1 over root 2 is here, so 1 over root 2 is here. And root 3 over 2 is here, so root 3 over 2 is here. So only have to learn 3 angles and rest of the part you can fill by yourself. It's very easy. So cosine you have completed. Now you can clearly see your sine x row, cos x row is completely done. Now for the 10, it's very easy because there is a relation of 10. 10x is always the ratio of sine x cos x. That means division of sine x to cos x. This is the relation between 10, sine and cos. So that means if you are calculating 10 0, it's going to be sine 0 over cos 0. So that means I need to divide 0 over 1 is 0. 1 over 2 divided by root 3 over 2 will give you 1 over root 3. 1 over 2 over 1 over 2, you are dividing two similar values. So anything divided by itself is 1. Root 3 over 2 over 1 over 2 will give you root 3. Now 1 over 2, anything divided by 0 is undefined. So you can say infinity or undefined. 0 over negative 1 is 0. Negative 1 over 0 is again undefined. And 0 over 1 is 0 again. So anything divided by 0 is 0. Well, 0 by 0 is again undefined value. So if you have 0 in denominator, it makes it entirely undefined. So you can clearly see it's very easy, right? Now rest of the parts that you have to do is exactly the same what you have already studied in trigonometry. Say for example, let me give you a very quick example of it. Say for example, this is a triangle. This is a right triangle. Now they have given this is 30 and this value is given as 10 centimeters, and you have to calculate AB, which is hypotenuse. We have to calculate hypotenuse. Opposite is given because this is opposite to it. So opposite is given, hypotenuse is that we have to calculate. So the trigonometric function that relates both, the ratio that relates both opposite and hypotenuse is sine. So sine 30 is equals to opposite over hypotenuse, and hypotenuse is equals to opposite over sine 30. Opposite is 10 and sine 30 is half. You can clearly see here. So sine 30 is half, so I'll use half, which makes hypotenuse 20 centimeters. So this is how you can use. So it's very easy. You can clearly see, like within a minute, I think by this point you have already learned it. So it was a very simple thing to and like other concepts are entirely the same what you have been doing for the calculator part. The same thing you have to do. The only thing is now you have learned these values for non-calculator paper. So that's it for today. In the next class we'll be doing questions on it. And also we have done few topics earlier like circle theorems we have done. So we will be doing questions on that as well. So that's it for today everyone. Take care. Bye.